Hi everyone, my name is Sara from Spiritus Team 12 and you are watching another episode of Witness Wednesday. I started working at Spiritus in August of 2020, and the first half of the year was going really well. I was super invested in the mission. I felt like I was making really great connections with all the students on our retreats, and things were awesome. But in the second half of the year, after Christmas break, and more particularly when Lent began, I found it a lot harder to connect not only to the students, but to the mission. I was experiencing a lot of discouragement and a lot of doubt about whether what I was doing was really making that much difference in these students' lives. And when I realized this, I came to understand that these things were not from God. He didn't want me to be struggling with this discouragement and with this doubt about my own capabilities, about the capabilities of the team, and particularly about His ability to work through me to reach these students. And I realized that the Lord has called me to work in this ministry for a very particular reason. He called me to move across the country away from my home and my family and my friends to work here at Spiritus, not only this year, but into next year as well. And I deeply love working in this ministry. And I realized that we don't just stop working hard at something we love doing simply because it becomes difficult. The Lord was asking me to persevere through these difficult times and these moments of doubt and discouragement. And I remember a few weeks ago, we had a virtual retreat with some middle schoolers that was kind of hard for me to get into. The virtual retreats were one of the main sources of discouragement for me. And so I went into this retreat with a spirit of deep discouragement, not really sure how it was going to go. But during that retreat, I actually ended up having some of the best interactions with the students that I had ever had during the whole year. So not only was the Lord calling me to persevere through this discouragement, but He was also giving me an incredible blessing and an affirmation that what I was doing was helping, that what I was doing was significant and was important, not only to Him, but to the lives of these students that we work with here at Spiritus. So you may be experiencing discouragement in your own life right now. Maybe it's really hard for you to get through the end of Lent before Holy Week next week. Maybe you're struggling in your Lenten practices, in your fasting or your prayer or your almsgiving, or maybe you're struggling with something that has nothing to do with Lent. But wherever you are, whatever discouragement or doubt or hardship you may be experiencing right now, I really encourage you to just push through, keep fighting through those difficult times, because the Lord is calling you to persevere just like He called me to persevere. And I encourage you to keep persevering through those difficult times, because the great reward of perseverance is this: the victory is so much sweeter the harder we work to obtain it.